Hello viewers, welcome to India Today. This is Maruti Acharya and Ella Kannadigargu Namaskara.
Hi, and I am Sanjay Ponnappa. Namaskara.
We just completed watching Kichcha Sudeep's
Max
awaited movie, which is Max, starring
Kiccha Sudeep, Varalakshmi Sarath Kumar, Sukruta, Samyukta Hornad, Sunil, and a lot of people. There's a lot of new younger artists as well. A lot of youngsters also got there. Directed by Vijay Karthikeya. He's a debutant as well, and
and music
impressive
by Ajnish
debut.
Loknath.
Music by Ajnish Loknath. It's not just simple. Music by Ajnish Loknath. Honestly speaking, I just expected a commercial entertainer from this, given the trailer, the way the promotions were going on. I just felt like this is just a normal commercial entertainer coming, but then this was so much more, dude. It had such a compelling storyline, the narration, the technicalities, the way the action was choreographed, and then Kiccha Sudeep and his presentation. It was like,
So my one line would be, I thoroughly enjoyed the film. When it comes to the enjoyment packaging part of it, the movie serves the purpose brilliantly. But there are definitely some logical law of convenience kind of scenes which can be ignored. If you ignore all of that, the movie is really great. Yes, getting into the details of it.
before that, what we usually do, as if you have watched this show, we cover the celebrations, whatever happens right from the first show at 6:30. It was a little surprising for me today when there was no celebrations. The makers ಆಡಂಬರ ಏನೂ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಕಿಚ್ಚ ಸುದೀಪ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ. It was very simple, very silent, which was surprising to say in one way.
And we saw a board where it is written that, for burning crackers or any sort of that before a certain point of time is prohibited, and these are government orders. So what do you think about this? Please do mention that in the comments below.
While the fans are celebrating now. Well, coming back to the review, Mr. Vijay has done a brilliant job. This is not... Again, it's felt like all the trailers and everything underwhelmed what the story is going to be.
Definitely.
And that is a very pleasant surprise. It felt like we are ending the year with a banger movie. Thankfully, it is not a disappointing one, and I'm so happy about it. From the screenplay, the way the story has been knitted, all the twists, plot turns, all of it is great. Wow, I felt like this was executed brilliantly because there was scope for it to going wrong as well. But then the execution came out right, and although the wait was for 2.5 years, there are a few things that can be said. It doesn't need all those years and all, but once he came back, it felt like, at least with the film, it is definitely worth the wait.
Another brilliant point about the director is the way he handled the screenplay. The plot points, twists and turns are very simple, but they will still manage you to keep at the edge of your seat, and the choice of keeping the movie 2 hours 15 minutes is brilliant, because one night you need to not know so many things, like there is one syndicate, that is nothing. Simple point, there is something simple happening. It is all about entertainment that is done brilliantly and complemented by Ajnish Loknath's BGM every time. Even songs also. Some people might feel the item song was unnecessary, but I liked the song. The song was good.
I didn't like the visual. That was...
the whole thing I can understand, but the song was good. And starting from the intro of Sudeep onto the screen, the music, I think by far good Ajnish Loknath theatrical experience kind of BGM I've heard in a very long time. So I really like the BGM. It was complementing the story.
I really like the BGM as well. It was, you get on a ride. Throughout the film, it just goes on, and it carries the film in a way. And that is the brilliance of Ajnish Loknath's music in this film. After that comes the performances. I felt like I was watching a scene on a theater stage. It didn't feel like, in a normal film, a commercial film, there's a separate shot for reactions, there's a separate shot for this, that, multiple angles and all of it. But here, most of the shots were carried in one take. All the reactions also taken in one take. And it felt like I was sitting in a theater and watching a play. In most scenes. Apart from the action scene, most scenes which carried the drama felt like that.
That seems like a very much an editable call, because to keep the movie very pacey and to
crisp.
To the point, what is needed. We will show that only. Reactions, it is understood what is going to happen. For this movie, especially for a lot of movies, it might not work. For this movie, it worked in its favor. All the character performances, they did their part in whatever they have. For me, Manjana character felt a little louder, but other than that, all the character actors have done good with whatever roles they were given. But yeah, Sudeep, first time I am watching
Had
Sudeep
to give that
movie,
shout out for Manjana, no?
I felt that genuinely. Yeah, this is my first experience of
He's
watching
carrying
Kiccha
the
Sudeep.
character in Big Boss as well.
Yeah, Kiccha Sudeep movie in theater is also first time. Oh god, that was one hell of an experience. Watching it with fans especially is a whole different experience altogether. I really enjoyed. If the movie is here, Sudeep took it to here.
Well, of course, Sudeep took it there, and
Yeah.
I feel so happy about the way the whole film was marketed. See, one thing that even in an interview Sudeep so said is the marketing of Vikrant Rona, they showed the character to be something else than what it was, and I
Yeah.
think that backfired. But here they did not exceed anything.
Correct. They didn't oversell it.
oversell it. They didn't just hype up the film unnecessarily, and that worked beautifully because
Yeah.
the character itself on the screen is a hype, and
Yeah.
that is enough. And when you watch it on screen, that lands beautifully. You're not
Yes.
expecting anything. You expect a simple policeman. You expect such a quirky guy
Yeah.
with all the shades that is there, and makes to a brilliant grey shaded cop.
Yeah.
And that was the brilliance of this film. It is not, Sudeep. It is not your Abhinay Chakravarti. They gave all the hype to the character of Max, which is why it lands well,
Correct.
which is why the fans will also love it. It is not, again, it is not just for the fans. It is for everybody to come and enjoy, which makes this film even better.
Yes, but is it a 100% perfect film? There are some minor flaws, such as definitely because it is pitched as this mass commercial entertainer, some logics are conveniently avoided. But again, it is not a big thing, it is not underlined. But if you pay too much attention, why this, why that? So the movie pacing is such a way that you don't give notice. But if you do, that will definitely point it out. And the second thing is about the other, character arcs. They could have been betterly built, especially with Varalakshmi Sharad Kumar character. I really felt like
I didn't
it was
think
just
so.
there.
No. Yeah, that is just the fan, okay?
Fan of
Varalakshmi.
who, me?
Yeah.
The celebrations have started right now. Fans, everything, lot of things happening. So overall, yeah, there are some minor hiccups here and there, but if you look at it as an entertainer, it is definitely worth it.
Just like how this video has a minor hiccup because of technical issues, it's the same thing with the film. There are some places here and there where you have to let go of all these things. Again, like I said, this is a proper commercial entertainer which is giving a good story and all of it. So in places like these where you have to sometimes let go of logic or sometimes let go of this, if you do that, that will help you enjoy the film even more. Otherwise, it is still fine.
Yes, this is our opinion. You might have a totally different opinion. For that, you need to go watch the movie in theaters. It is in your nearest theaters. Go watch it, not just this. Every movie. Go put your mention your opinions in the comment section as well.
Yes, and we also take a lot of effort to come here early in the morning and cover all of these events, get it to you as soon as possible. So, what do you have to do? Show us some love by commenting whatever you felt about the review. Be honest with your criticism, we can take it. Like the video, share the video among all the fans, among all your friends, family, everything. Show us your love, that's all.
This is Maruti Acharya.
So if it feels like we are shouting a little too much in the video, we are sorry, but that is what it is. With that, I am Sanjay Ponappa.
This is Maruti Acharya.
You are watching India Today.